Barry 2, 1000.
Barry 2, 1000. Is Mr. Stevenson there?
Mr. Who?
Mr. Stevenson, Mr. Henry Stevenson. I was told to call by Mr. Evans.
Just a minute, I'll see. Stevenson's the name?
Yes, that's right.
On the phone. No, he's not here, ma'am.
Oh, well, Mr. Evans said he might be expected. Could I leave a message?
A message, ma'am? We don't take no messages here, ma'am. They wouldn't do no good.
No? Well, what number is this? What am I calling?
Barry 2, 1000, ma'am. The city morgue.
Your call, please.
I've heard. Give me the police, quick.
Ringing the police department.
No, wait a minute. Give me a hospital. I can't be alone, I'm telling you. Hurry, hurry.
One moment, please.
Operator. Operator, what about the hospital? Hello, operator. Operator, operator.
Tell you.
Is this a hospital?
Yes.
Oh, I want the nurse's registry.
Whom do you wish to speak to, please?
I want the nurse's registry. I want to hire a trained nurse immediately for the night.
Pardon me just a second. Yes, and what were you saying?
I said I want to hire a trained nurse. I need her immediately.
We quite understand that, madam. But in the first place, this is a city hospital.
All I know is that I'm a sick woman, and I'm all alone in this horrible empty house. I overheard a telephone conversation a while ago about a murder. A murder to be committed at 11:15. I don't know what's happened to my husband. If something isn't done, I'm afraid. What was that?
What was what, madam?
That clicked just now on my telephone. As though someone had lifted the receiver off the hook of the extension downstairs.
I didn't hear it, madam.
Well, I did. There's someone in this house. There's someone in the kitchen downstairs, and they're listening to me now. Who is it? Who's there? Henry! 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 Hello?
New Haven is calling Mrs. Henry Stevenson. Is she there?
Yes, but I haven't any time to talk. Now call back later.
I have a person-to-person call from Mrs. Henry Stevenson from Mr. Henry Stevenson. Do you not wish to accept the call, madam?
Did you say Mr. Mr. Stevenson from New Haven?
Do you wish to accept the call, madam?
Oh, yes, I'll take it.
One moment, please.
Oh.
Go ahead, New Haven. Go ahead, sir.
Hello? Darling?
Henry! Henry, where are you?
Why, I'm on my way to Boston, dear, stopping off between trains in New Haven. Did you get my wire?
Yes, I got it.
I just thought I'd check up and see how you were. I was so sorry I couldn't reach you by phone, but of course I knew you'd be all right.
Well, I'm not all right. There's someone in this house right now. I'm sure of it.
Oh, now, honey, how could there be? Don't tell me you're still alone.
Well, of course I've been alone. Who else would be here? You promised to be home at 6 o'clock.
But, Leona, I thought I explained to you in my wire.
I've been alone for hours. I've been a prey to every kind of horrible call. And, Henry, I want you to call the police. Do you hear me? Tell them to come over at once.
Now, honey, you know you're perfectly safe in that house. It's all locked up, and there's a private patrolman. You're right in the heart of New York City, and the telephone's right beside your bed.
Henry, what do you know? What do you know about a man named Waldo Evans?
Waldo Evans? Why? What do you ask?
He called me up tonight. I had a long talk with him just a little while ago. About you.
About me? What about me?
Well, he told me some terrible things. Some of it sounded insane, but there were other parts that sounded true.
You mustn't listen to every crazy crackpot that calls you up there. Now, just try to forget about it.
They said you'd been stealing from Dad's company. Is that true, Henry?
True.
Of course not. What a crazy idea.
Well, he left some kind of a message for you that their house on Staten Island, 20 Dunstan Terrace, had been burned down, and that the police knew everything, and that Morano had been arrested, and...
Are you still there, Henry?
Yes, I'm here.
They said you were a criminal, Henry, a desperate man. And Evans said you wanted me to die.
And that money, Henry, that money those people wanted. Why didn't you ask me for it? Why, I'd have given it to you gladly if it would have saved your life. I'll give it to you now if it isn't too late.
That's all right. Forget about it.
I didn't mean to be so awful to you, Henry. I only did it because I loved you. And I thought you didn't love me. And that you'd go away and leave me.
Leona,
Yes?
I want you to do something for me.
Will you forgive me first, Henry, will you?
I want you to try.
Please, Henry,
Listen to me, Leona. I want you to try to get out of bed.
I can't.
You've got to.
I want you to get out of that bed and walk to the window. I want you to scream out in the street, Leona.
I can't move, Henry. I'm too frightened.
Keep trying. Otherwise, you've only got 3 more minutes to live. Don't talk to me anymore. Just get out of that bed. I confess everything. Everything. I did steal from your father, and I was so desperate I even tried. I arranged to have you...
Henry! Henry, there's somebody coming up the stairs!
Get out of that bed! Walk now!
No, I can't!
Please, Leona, I'll find them if they get me. They'll know. They'll find out from Morano.
Please, I'll not give you anything. Please, no!
Ready with your party.
Leona, hello? Leona!
Sorry, wrong number.